Hello everybody, it's me Sam here of WoopaGaming, and today I'm going to show you how to use and install the Lockette plugin for Bucket. Now this tutorial is going to be slightly different to the normal ones. I'm actually going to start with the how to use the plugin in-game, and then I'm going to go on to how to install it. Mainly because users can use this plugin as well, so you can show them this tutorial and they won't have to go through all the bit of installing it, which they don't need. So we're going to go over the using first. So what is Lockette? Basically, Lockette allows you to protect your containers, such as chests, dispensers and furnaces, and also doors and trapdoors. So it does this using a sign system, which we're going to go over, but it doesn't require any databases, which is quite lightweight on the server. So it's a bit better. So if you've got like a quite laggy server, you might want to use this over something, I don't know, like LWC. I'm not saying LWC is bad, I quite like LWC, but it's a bit less, uses databases less, so it's a bit lightweight, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, but oh well, we'll continue anyway, as we always do. Okay, so you're going to want to get a chest and some signs. Now the easiest way to lock a chest is simply just to right click the chest with a sign, and bam, there we go, private Samkio. It automatically writes it for us, and now I'm the only person that can open this chest. But I can also add more users, so the blocks where I can add more signs are all the signs, all the places around this chest where I've placed sponge. So if I place a sign here, this will get added to the chest. So I'm going to add more users to this, and I'll do that by doing more users at the top in square brackets. And the second, third and fourth lines I can add groups or players. So for instance I can add xtorrent, and now he'll be able to use the chest. And I can also add groups. So if you've got a permission system, I don't know, like PEX, I'm not sure if PEX works, but this is any permission system. You can add groups, so you can say mods, for instance, and all mods in that group will be able to use this chest. If you don't have permission system, you can use operator, and all ops will be able to do it. And you can also use everyone, and that will allow everyone to access the chest. So let's just do times 0, and there we go. So more users, xtorrent, and everyone. So now everyone can basically use this chest. Okay, so that's how chests work. We're also going to go on to doors, so let's find a door. I seriously can't find anything on these panels. Right, door. We'll also get some purple wool, why not? So it's not recommended to place doors on sand, but I don't care. So here we go. These are our doors we're going to protect. The easiest way to do it is to simply right click near it. Oh, I can't even put it there now. You can place it above, is probably the easiest way. Here, 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 and you can also place it in front of the doors here. But I prefer to place it on the inside here so no one can really see it. So let's do it. So you do private on the first line, and that's it. And we can also add separate users here on the second and third line. So for instance, if I wanted to create it, I could put xtorrent here as well, and he'll also be automatically assigned to this chest. It says door. Now one of the things with doors is that you can assign timers to them. Basically this is the time that the doors will automatically close if they're left open. Now first of all, the doors have to be closed when you add this sign, and I'll show you how to do it. So first of all, you do timer colon. It has to be on the first private sign on the third or fourth line, however, please note that. And then this is the time in seconds, so let's say 5 seconds. That's it. 3 seconds, go for it. And then you click done, and then that should automatically be locked now. So if I open the doors, wait 3 seconds, hopefully. I'm glad to see that worked. But no, you also notice that both doors open at the same time. So that's the key indicator that it's locked. Now, I believe the timer's not working because I spoke time instead of timer, because I'm a noob like that. Let me just fix that. I apologise for this. I can't even spell P. Right, so timer, not time. 3 seconds. And they're open, so I've kind of messed up, but hopefully they should open in 3 seconds. There we go. So they automatically go back to their default state after the timer. So it's good to close them first, then add the timer, and then they'll close after so many seconds. Which is, I think, quite a cool feature. Very useful. So say I add more users. So say I added more users, spelled correctly, and then I did xtorrent, and then I decide, I also need one of my mates to also access this door. What I can do is I can look at the sign and type the command lockette, double T, the line number, which will be 3, and then the text, so Mr. LRG. So the sign went up. Apologies, you have to right click it first, then do it, Lockette 3, Mr. LRG, and there you go. We've assigned Mr. LRG to use these doors as well, so he can use them as well as us. So there we are. So now I can use it, Torrent can use it, and Mr. LRG can also all use these doors. Bit pointless, we can only close it for 3 seconds, but you get the idea. Things we can protect, I'll just grab them all now. We can protect chests, as you've seen earlier. We can protect doors. We can protect furnaces, dispensers, jukeboxes. I have no idea if we can protect jukeboxes. Let's just try it, go for it. And trapdoors and iron doors as well. I'll just show you iron doors as well here. Seriously, I cannot find anything on these things. And where's the trapdoor? Alright, not sure if gates work yet. But I'll try it anyway. But there's all the things you can supposedly protect. I haven't even tested it myself. Let's see. So, no unclaimed container nearby to make private. Yeah, so jukeboxes don't work, just to let you know. Jukeboxes don't work. So we're doing tests. We're doing tests here. All good for the community. Yeah. Private. And there you go. Trapdoors work. So there you are. That sign, they work exactly the same as chests and doors. So now trapdoors work. Let's try gates. I'm going to do this. A bit awkward to do. Private. And there we are, gates work as well now, so that's funky. Funky. Might be a bit awkward because I'm going to replace it on the sides just a bit. But there you go. And then you've got the dispenser, which I know works, and the furnace that I know works. Oh yeah, one thing with iron doors, which I'll go on to. We'll just place it in front. To private, and we'll add a timer. This time it's closed, so it's alright. Timer, 2 seconds. What you can do now with iron doors is you can right click, and both of them will open. So there we are. We can open them with the right click, and we can just do that. You don't need any redstone. Now you can enable redstone again by doing. Oops, let's just add another sign. More users, and then we'll do everyone. Seriously, I cannot type. Everyone. Let's get some redstone in. Actual redstone. We can open the doors with redstone, as you can see. No, I lied. How do I do this? Well, I'm sure there are better redstone makers than me. There you go. You can open the doors with redstone again, providing you have the everyone tag enabled. And there you go. So thanks for watching. If you just end this tutorial now, don't forget to like and subscribe. For those of you that want to go on to see the installation, continue away. So for those who don't, goodbye. Thanks for watching. Hello everybody, welcome back. All those who stayed on to see the installation. I'm on the bucket thread now, and I'm just going to go over the installation of it all. So let us begin. First of all, we're going to want to download the it here. You can also get the beta version. Not recommended for high-end servers because instability, but just get the 144zip and extract that to your plugins directory. So you have a plugins lockette.jar and a lockette directory of all these files in, which we are going to go over. Okay, so we'll have a look at the strings.yml first, just because it's generally easier. And basically this just means all the language side of it. So if you don't like the way it says something, you can change it. And alternatively, if your server speaks a different language other than English, you can modify, say, we can change to Polish. If we do that to N, and then we just remove this. And there we are, we're now in Polish mode. So now we have all the Polish tags, so that says private there, everyone, operator, and there you are. So if you haven't got them there, you can download them from the thread at the top here. So there you go. Configs like well, this is the way the main bulk of it is. So you can set enable messages help. So you notice that when we place a sign, it said, oh, do this to private assign. You can turn that on or off. So that's up to you. Broadcast snoop target. So that's so this is the group of the players that it should broadcast the message to. So yeah, so everyone. Enable chest rotation. Now this is basically you can rotate the chest, I believe, once since new chests, and basically you right click it and it will modify its rotation to that direction. You can turn that to true or false. Broadcast reload target, so you can set that when it reloads that all the operators know about it. Broadcast break target, so everyone, same as whatever. Enable messages error, so if something goes wrong, then you'll be able to see it. Enable quick protect, so that's when you right click the sign, it just makes it enabled private, you know, as we saw in the game. Enable messages user, so these are all the enables or disables groups of messages listed in the strings YML. I see, right. So these are just basically, we know the strings YML we had earlier, you can enable them to use it or not, and these are just all the sections of it. These exclude the broadcast ones, however. Default door timer is 0. 0 just means it'll stay open. Enable messages admin, true or false. Enable protection of doors, so you can choose that to true or false. Explosion protection all, so if explosion happens and door or whatever is destroyed, would it be protected by explosion? You can set that to true or false. Enable permissions, if you're using a permission system, you would set that to true. Enable protection of trapdoors, if you saw in game, you can set it to true. The strings file name, so instead of renaming it, you can just rename this bit here and then just add it, so we'll change it to Dutch or German with DE. Allow admin bypass if you've got an admin group with a permission node or your op, then set to true. And allow admin snoop, I believe this snoop thing is allowing people to see inside other people's chests. I believe that is what it is. So that goes over that. You start the server up. As you can see, there are no databases to be seen, which I think is quite amazing, because everything handled via sign, so it's very lightweight. and there you go. It slowed up like 0.1 seconds, hardly anything, and it should say all okay, ready to protect your containers. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been the Lockette plugin tutorial by Samkyo. Thanks for watching, and good night. Good night, makes sense, right? Goodbye.